Hey there, it's Paul Bright here, founder of the beginnerguitaristacademy.com, and in this video I want to answer the question that was asked to me by one of my customers, which is how important is music theory when learning guitar as a beginner? Now before I answer that question, if you would like to get a free copy of my guitar ebook called The Beginner's Guide to Playing Guitar that will teach you how to play the guitar in just 5 easy steps, then either click the link below this video or go to www.beginnerguitaristacademy.com/ebook. Okay, so let's answer this question. How important is music theory when learning guitar as a beginner? Now, personally, I don't think it's all that important, and the reason I say that, and this is certainly as a beginner, because when I was learning how to play the guitar, the way I started learning was I kind of used this theory-based approach. So I call it the theory-based approach, where a lot of kind of guitar ebooks that you get from your local music store will teach you. They'll basically show you, well, this is how to play a G chord, an A chord, a D chord, this is bar chords, this is, you know, the pentatonic scale and whatnot. So they're showing you all these things, but then you're kind of left going, well, how do I apply that? Because my goal, and a lot of my customers' goals when learning the guitar, especially when starting out, is just to be able to play some songs on the guitar that kind of sound great, so they can, you know, if they're at a party with some friends, you know, they can pull out the guitar and maybe play, you know, Brown Eyed Girl or something like that and have everyone sing along. So you get this disconnect with music theory, you know, and trying to work out, well, how do I apply that in kind of the real world? And the way I, you know, an example, or you know, it kind of reminds me of, you know, when I was back at school and, you know, especially in science, where, you know, you learn all this kind of theory about elements and atoms and whatnot. But, you know, to be honest, all I really wanted to do was just play with the Bunsen burner and try and make things blow up and do all the practical side. And that's what I really enjoyed about, you know, certainly I enjoyed about science. And, you know, and maybe that's just me, because I've always liked that practical side, and especially with the guitar, you know, I really did not enjoy learning a whole bunch of boring theory. It just was boring for me. I really just wanted to play songs on the guitar, you know, some songs people could play along with, and, you know, form a band. And I did that by learning how to play songs. Now, sure, there was some kind of theory elements I needed to learn, such as, you know, guitar chords and strumming, so I could kind of put those things together to actually play the songs. But the way I did it, instead of just learning all this theory, like learning how to play 100 different guitar chords and all the different pentatonic and major scales and all those kind of things, what I did was I picked some easy songs I wanted to learn on the guitar. You know, one of the first songs I learned was Wild Thing by the Trogs. You know, it's just simple song, has the A, D, and E major chords in it. So I only had to play 3 chords. So the goal was to play Wild Thing by the Trogs. I then went out and learned how to play the A, D, and E major chords. So that's that kind of theory base. Yes, you do need it, but and then I learned the strumming, which is just a simple down, down. So you've got that. So that's kind of the Wild Thing. So I learned those chords, I just learned that strumming, I kind of practiced it, and then I could put that together to actually play a song. Where before I was learning all these different chords and theory, but I couldn't work out how to apply it. So I don't think, to be honest, learning theory when getting started as a beginner is not the most important thing you need to do. I would focus on picking some easy songs that are good for beginners, things like Wild Things by the Trogs, Brown Eyed Girl by Van Morrison, even Bad Moon Rising by CCR, Last Kiss by Pearl Jam, Good Riddance by Green Day, just to name a few, and kind of begin learning those chords, because by learning songs and practicing those songs and getting those songs to a, you know, where they sound, you can actually play them properly, is going to teach you that theory anyway. So you're kind of learning theory by default. But I guess when you progress, you're getting more advanced. It does certainly help to learn more theory-based elements, you know, like scales and, you know, how, you know, solos and things are put together. And, you know, it does help. But I think as a beginner starting off, I would recommend, you know, that song-based approach that I teach. It's in my ebook, and I think that's going to really help you out as a beginner. So hopefully you found this video of value. If you would like more information, again, you can download a free copy of my ebook called The Beginner's Guide to Playing the Guitar, which will teach you how to play the guitar in 5 easy songs, 5 easy steps using a song-based approach. You can get that by clicking the link below or going to www.beginnerguitaristacademy.com/ebook. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.